I think it's gonna be a scrap. I think Conor's gonna take it, and he's not gonna underestimate Dustin. I think Dustin's gonna be more prepared now. I think he got past that point in his life when I know when they're younger, it was a little more emotional and he was a little more stuff for it. And I think he went in there emotional, and that's why kind of Conor got in his head and tagged him. But I think now it's going to be a whole different Dustin. You see how much he's grown.
Oh, man, it's going to be a great fight, and I definitely think it's going to be a different fight than the first time they fought. And I love both of these guys. And I always got to root for the American. I'm gonna have to root for the Diamond, but I'm not going to put any money on it.
Dustin's been more active in MMA. We've seen the progression of him as far as him as a complete fighter, him and as well as his growth. We don't have that same grasp on Conor. We know what he's done and the instances he's shown the world, but we don't see how I don't want to say ring rust because for him everybody's different. So I don't want to say he has it, but we don't know how he's improved. We've seen how Dustin's improved. We've seen how he's gotten better and how he's definitely going to look at this. He's going to take this fight. He's going to have a different outlook and different vision for this fight than he did in the previous one. So for me, it's hard not to go with Dustin, and then he got some delicious hot sauce that we just caught, the Diamond Poirier Louisiana hot sauce, which is delicious. So I'm riding with Dustin in this one, and look, I'm a Conor fan, but I feel that with Dustin's growth, he'll be able to take this one.
Let me put it like this: I do think Dustin Poirier's gotten a lot better, especially since the first fight. He's figured out his range a lot better. He closes the distance a lot better. It's weird because he'll throw his backhand and then almost switch stances so he can cover that distance and then throw it again. And I watched a couple of his fights recently, a couple of things that I picked up that I'm starting to do myself, I should say. But at the end of the day, I just think Conor McGregor's better.
Yeah.
Skill wise, I'm going for Conor McGregor, but I do think it'll be a lot more competitive this time around. The last fight was decently competitive too. It's just everybody only remembers the knockout,
If it makes it out of the first round, I think Dustin Poirier all day. I believe the Diamond. He's just gritty, tough, well-rounded. There's no quit in him, especially at 155. Conor can knock him out. I feel like that's very easy to see. Conor's been working on his boxing a lot, preparing for the Pacquiao fight. So I think Conor might be coming into this fight maybe a little overconfident because of the way he easily dispatched Poirier. But Poirier is definitely a different animal when he's not sucked up to make 45. And I think it was a bad move on his part to make the fight at 170. So I'm pulling for Poirier. But, never can count out McGregor. He's a star. And stars find ways to pull things out. So,
I would love to give you a concrete prediction, but my prediction is this. This is all I'll say is if the fight is over within the first 2 rounds, Conor won. If it's past the first 2 rounds, Dustin won. That's all. The only predictions I can give you.